Hey guys, welcome back to TPG, and my name is Shane, and I want to welcome you back. And today we're going to look at Reblum, and I want to see if Reblum AI can beat a manual retoucher. I'm not sure, but let's see. So yeah, we're sitting in Photoshop now, and I've gone ahead and edited this picture a little bit quickly just to auto-tone it, take away some of the hair, just little distracting bits. And we're going to get straight into this. And let me just say, Reblum AI is incredible. It is extremely fast. And I'm going to see if I can take away some of these blemishes as quickly as this software, this AI, can actually retouch a whole image. So this was the original. You can see I've just removed some little excess hairs and things like that. So let's get rid of that and hit delete. And when I say go, I'm going to start the timer, and I'm going to drop that over the screen, and you'll be able to see the time differences between me and the AI. I'll obviously have to speed up my version, but this is the AI version, and let's just have a go. And we're going to hit this little action over here, which just, all this does is basically starts Reblum, and I don't know. Let's just have a look at this and let's just see. So here we go, hit this action, and here we go with Reblum starting now. There it goes. I mean, this is seconds. I don't think I stand a chance, do I? And I can retouch. Oh man, let's just see. I think I'm going to have to really have to try and see if I can do something. Oh man, this is just seconds. Look at that, it's almost done. And done. Now, I'm going to say straight off, there's no ways. There is no ways I can beat that. And there is no ways that a retoucher can beat that. To dodge and burn, remove the blemishes across the whole image, not just the face. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at start. And I'm just going through these things as quickly as I can, as I can dab these things where I can quickly just see. This is without any visual aids to be able to see if I can remove any blemishes. And the thing is, I won't be able to see all the blemishes. If you do have a visual aid that can help you restore these things, well, not restore it, sorry, just to actually see what you can do. And I'm going to say, let's just say that's enough blemishes. If that's what I'll quickly dodge and burn some bits here if I can. Let's just do a very, very rough and ready go at this. Oh, should have pre-sized the brush. I don't think I can keep up with Reblum, that's for sure. There's no chance. This is a real rough and ready dodge and burn session going on here. I don't think it can. I mean, this may look sped up, but this is in real time. Let's get back out of there. Let's just. Oh man, this is going to be the roughest edit I've ever done. But let's have a look. Let's get in here. Let's get it touching there. Man, there's no ways I'm going to keep up with Reblum. It's probably done about 50 images by this time if I was batch editing. Oh man, let's get in here. Let's just do a little bit of, oh, I don't know. I'll have to call it, I'll just click finish. I don't know. Can I beat it? I've lost by a long way. Let's have a look. Oh man, let's just get anywhere close. There's no ways I've even got the finish with this. You know, you could have gone another route and done frequency separation, I guess, and all this, but I wanted to just quickly just have a go at what can I do with manually doing this, just to quickly try and get an image looking somewhat respectable. I don't know, can this even be done? I don't even know. Going further back. But look, make no mistake, no AI will be able to do everything in every image and make it look 100% perfect according to the way that you want it. It's impossible. There's just no go. That's not going to happen. And I mean, there are other ways to dodge and burn. I do understand that, and I'm just knocking out a very quick way, just using the dodge and burn tools, just to get something. And let's say stop, because I can't keep carrying on. And there you go. Yeah. AI 1, retoucher 0. Big 0. Right. Look, so there's no ways. Even if I just merged that and I looked at that version. It's completely, really just spanked that out. And I mean, if I wanted to say, oh, I don't like that, maybe somebody says, oh, but that's way too much. But just look how much it's done in seconds. So you can just come over here and just drop the opacity of this. So let's say you even wanted at 35% opacity. And look how much it's still done compared to what I've done. Amazing, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. So let me just duplicate this, and I can let's just get rid of all of that, and I'll just make another layer. And just to show you, here we go, Yari's filter. Oh, go in there where we, Reblum Retouch. So now this is the whole interface. So easy, so clean, so simple. 2 sliders, bam, bam, 2 different versions or styles if you like. And absolutely incredible. I mean, what more could you want? So here we go. Let's just make this full screen. And let's just zoom in a little bit here. Let's just use my mouse, getting nice and close. And this is the preset which I have it set on. Fashion, which is the general, you could see it takes away all the big bits which need to be clean. And then you have texture, which will bring back the smaller and finer details. And I usually keep it about there somewhere. And the preset is on high quality. You can have like balance fast and ultra fast, so it could be a little bit quicker, but I obviously want the best quality because it's so quick anyway. Why would I not choose best quality? So if you feel this is way too much for you, go for the natural version. Let it just do its thing quickly, and there we go. Now this is a different, the algorithm runs a little differently and gives the image a little bit of more of a natural look. And just hit the before and after. And then you can see it's retaining more of the basic details. I mean, you could bring it back a bit, let's say even over here, and just like somewhere, let's say around about half, 50% strength even on that. I mean, that's just beautiful. It's just softening everything, gives a real softness to everything. But in my opinion, you know, if I was using even the natural look, I would stick it full up over there. And you could use this for your brides, your weddings. You could make it for family portraits, group portraits. It'll get all the faces, all the hands. It'll do absolutely the whole number for you. Absolutely everything, start to finish. And that's what you want. You don't want to be hassling about and buttons and push and sliders and oh man. By the time people have done all that, I'm done with Reblum. That's for sure. I'm not by myself anymore. Okay, so say this was the fashion. I mean the natural look that you wanted, and we hit OK. Drops that out. And by the way, I've done this with high megapixel images, TIFF files, JPEG files, PNGs. It also accepts HEIC files, which I haven't used yet on there, but I've used it on high megapixel files, small files, the whole lot. It's just incredible. So let's just drag this over here so we can have a look at the different versions. So this is the natural look compared to the fashion look. And so you could get all sorts of looks. Look at that. And that was in seconds. You know, and this was compared to me. That's the natural look. And so if you even think that's a bit much, take that down to 50%. And bear in mind, I had it at full strength just to be able to, you know, show you guys a good example, because it doesn't display obviously perfectly over YouTube and wherever we are viewing this, because due to the compression and things like this. But just look at how incredible it is. All the softening, all the variations and gradations taken care of. It's just absolutely fantastic. So AI definitely wins this, hands down. And if you don't accept this and use this kind of technology nowadays in your workflow, then you're seriously missing out. It is time to step up and get on board with things that are really going to help you. Make no mistake, I do a lot of fine art photography too, if you want to call it fine art, with a whole lot of landscape things and all these kind of things like this. You know, and even other kind of work with a lot of composite stuff, you still need to know all the how-tos, how to do things by hand, because AI doesn't get it right all the time, make no mistake. So let's just have a look at another example, and you know, you think, okay, this is a very simple, not simple, but it was not very challenging. This was an example I've done on another video, and I would ask you to please go and look at that video. I'll link it up here somewhere or down below, as well as the discount code I have, which is an affiliate link I have with them. I bought the software myself. I tried it on a trial. I tried it myself. I thought, wow, this is incredible. I bought it, And then approached the company and said, hey man, how can I get on board with you guys and show more people that this software actually works? Because the biggest thing I like about it is that it actually sits on your machine. You don't, it's not uploading to the internet, no internet connection required, no going to other servers or anything like this. And that's the biggest thing for me, is the privacy I have, that my images are private and kept on my machine. So my client's images are private, and that is important for a working photographer. So if we look at this, just quick little before and after, I mean, look at this. I mean, that's a very, very challenging image to have. And, you know, if you can do that, and this took me, in the other video, you'll have a look, it was less than a minute, not even a minute, probably half a minute if I went quickly while I, you know, and it took literally 6 clicks, you know, 4 to 6 clicks, and it was done. And I mean, if you don't want software that can do that for you and still retain all this incredible detail, I mean, it is absolutely phenomenal. Look at that. Wow. You know, so bearing in mind, I have a look at all these other reviews that I have seen online and things like this. And there are people who, you know, well known, and I've just started this channel because I want people to have the real knowledge. You know, not that I know everything, but hey, you know, not to take the mick out of them and just to try and make money. And yes, I make a little bit from each person which buys this through the link I have, but it's because I've used it myself, and I will give it to you and say, hey man, go and get this because it's worthwhile. While I have a cup of tea or a sip of tea. Coffee and tea while you're making videos, it's a thing. Like if you want to know more about some things, if you want to know how to remove hotspots and things like this, like let's say this guy's cheek over here, give us a shout, drop a comment below, let me know what you need, and I can show you these things. I have all these skill sets, and have a look. But today we're talking about Reblum, and I'm gonna honestly, I mean, you could see I didn't stand a chance editing against Reblum. There's no ways. There are other AI editors, but this is the one I choose because I've got paying clients, and it's important that I know that their work is safe on my machine, and stuff like this. That's vital. I know that a lot of people want to, you know, there are other editors, and I have tried them, but this one for me, it just fits me in my workflow, and I think it's something that will fit professional working photographers, because they still have the ability to not give AI every bit of opportunity to take over the whole image. Because if you know, as photographers, you know, we all want to think we're artists and stuff like this, and in every way you should still be, because if you give that license to an AI, then does it actually still become your image? Is it still your real look? Is it your, you know, because then eventually, because these things could be being trained on all sorts of imagery that they've found in stock libraries and wherever it is, and then your image just becomes another image because it all looks the same. So differentiate yourself by your creativity on top of getting the base done for you very quickly. And that's what I would say. Because I have a certain style that I like to create for certain things that I do, and so should you, and that's important. So I would say that get Reblum today. It's the best editing I've had, and you can see there's no chance. I couldn't stand a chance against the AI. There's no ways I could keep up with that. So even if I was doing beauty photography, this gets rid of all the bits that I don't want to do, and then I go on top of that and do creative dodging and boning and real sculpting and highlighting and things like this, adding colors and whatever it is, and all the whole color grade nonsense and that kind of stuff that everybody gets lost in. And you know, I mean, and people are forgetting photography. So be a photographer and let the machine and the AI do the heavy lifting, and you do the creativity. So I hope this was really good for you. I hope this was really helpful. I hope that you can get the best out of your imagery, and make sure to follow. Helps me out big style, and get that link. Go get Reblum today. I'll see you in the next one.